It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert. We're back.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
But it's buoy. Max, do you get it though? It's buoy, like like a buoy.
Buoy be the appropriate challenge title? Did they forget how to say buoy?
Or why not? Buoy. Why not Baba Buoy? Baba Buoy.
Yeah, Baba Buoy.
Do the Howard Stern. Call.
Yeah, the Howard. Yeah. Come on, pay homage
to Stern.
Everybody would get the reference.
Yeah, Tyson's the only one that would get it.
All the 20-year-old Love Island contestants would get it.
They're gonna be like, "What the hell?
What's going on?" No, Dominic would get it.
Yeah. Enzo would get it.
Yeah, Enzo.
For sure. Enzo would get it.
That would be it. Maybe Tiffany, she's in that range. Maybe Taj. Everybody over 40 would have a chance of getting a Howard Stern reference.
Definitely Enzo, though. If I'm choosing one person that gets that reference, it's Enzo.
I barely get this Howard Stern reference. I just know that it's a Howard Stern reference.
Yeah. I mean, it's the base level of knowledge for Howard Stern is just knowing Baba Booey. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I think we should move on because people probably have no idea what we're talking about.
Come on, millennials know Howard Stern, right? Come on.
Yeah, he's that guy in America's Got Talent.
No. It's okay, because Rascals, you're here with your Howard Sterns. Or no, wait, we don't want that comparison, do we?
Your Carson Daly's, your
oh no, we're Carson Daly's?
Your Ryan Seacrests?
Better than Carson Daly, certainly.
Yes.
Better than James Corden, I hope.
Maybe. God, you don't even say that. You're Elvis Duran.
Oh, that's a deep cut. Okay.
What? It's the host of the Z Morning Zoo. Come on.
What about your Jamie Foxx's, right? The host of Shazam, the Shazam show.
Yeah. And I just want to say, if you guys want to listen to us live or join the chat, we're going to be live every Thursday at 2 p.m. So if you're listening on the podcast, you're watching the YouTube video not live, and you're free at Thursdays at 2 p.m. Come join us.
2 p.m. Eastern.
2 p.m. Eastern. Come join us in the chat and come talk to us. We'll talk to you back, and you can be part of us. You can ask us questions, joke around.
No spam.
It's a good old time. Yeah, don't spam us. We'll fucking block the
We're
fuck
talking
out
to
of
you, bots. We're talking to you.
No bots allowed. It'll be a good time. Yes. So Ben, I really enjoyed this episode.
God,
this was a
so
good ep. This is
crazy.
fucking. This show is so good.
Jasmine's first blind side. You love to see it. Or Justine's,
Justine.
I mean. Yes, Justine's first blind side. You're like Jasmine. I just love how much the supercomputer loves drama. You know, I really appreciate how much the algorithm cares for drama.
I have a question about the algorithm, because Angela called it a randomizer, but it's referred to as an algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
are they?
I can answer this if you need. Yeah, go ahead.
Are they calling it an algorithm to cover their asses because it's
it's rigged by the producers? Yes.
Yeah, because they're like that's to say because we're not actually randomizing things, because we have to make sure that episode by episode it's interesting.
When Angela says randomizer, TJ goes, "Hey, you said it, not me. You said it."
Yeah, because we're not randomizing shit.
There is just no way that Tyson and Justine and Cinco and Cashel end up together off of randomizing. I'm sorry.
And Xavier and Azza, because Azza had a crush on Xavier last season of Big Brother.
Right.
So
I'm sorry, but there's no way There's no way in hell. That was so rigged. Yeah.
Hey, no, it's an algorithm, okay? And
Oh,
the
yes,
computer
yes.
saw the past relationships, and the
Yes.
computer did it.
Look, the
Not
computer
computer.
can giveth, it can taketh away. We don't. We trust what the computer does, no matter what.
The Irish computer algorithm did it, and that's how everything went down.
Yeah. Any other interesting pair ups that you saw? Kayla and James was another interesting pairing from the producers. I mean, from the algorithm. Two amazing race people together there.
Kayla was unhappy about that because she wanted a non-amazing race person because she thought that, you know, if they hadn't lost, that they would be at risk because people would be like, "Oh, that's two amazing race people. You're fucked." Because that's kind of what happened like last time.
Makes sense.
She was smart about that, but she circumvented that by just losing. You know, she's like, she skipped a step. She's like, "We might as well just lose."
Yeah.
Do you think
might
she
as
was
well just fall from that
intentionally-
buoy?
She intentionally failed to ever grab onto the buoy.
I don't think it was her.
She okay, but I watched it. I watched it twice actually, and she never was able to grab onto the buoy either.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, at least
from what we saw,
for twice she failed. James accomplished it once. I'm not sure if she might have done it once, but twice she failed.
I see.
So she wasn't too great at it either. Yeah. So Tyson and Justine was a good one. Actually, Tiffany felt really good for being in a partner with Cashel because she felt doubly protected by both alliances.
Tyson keeps saying Cashel physically may be one of his bigger threats outside of the Survivor group.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Tiffany would love to be paired with him, obviously.
Yeah, and I actually, speaking of Tiffany, we got a little update. I saw this on Reddit, Ben. I thought you would like to know this along with the audience. I saw this on Reddit, but it's a tweet from Kayla Young, also known as Kyland, on the show.
Also known as
specify this.
Also known as his first name.
So people aren't like, is this a different Kyland?
That'd be pretty weird if you did that.
But his Twitter handle's at Kayla Young, if anybody wants to know.
Okay.
So this is the tweet. Not shown in tonight's episode of At the Challenge. During that super hard buoy thing or boy thing, at Absolutely Tiff, that's Tiffany, surprised some, parenthesis, not me, winky face, parentheses, with an amazing effort. However, she had a bad fall, injuring her ankle.
No way.
So she was pedaling that bike a long ass time while hurt. Hand raising, like praising emoji, crown emoji, rose emoji.
Now, are they together, by the way?
Kayla and Tiffany?
Tiffany, yeah.
I don't know. Are they?
I saw some stuff on Twitter where they were like, you know, the pictures of them together looked kind of romantic-ish.
Not that I know of. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. If anybody knows, let us know.
Let us know. I saw something floating around on Twitter. People were speculating on Twitter. There was speculation. There was speculation.
I'm not sure. Cinco said, here's a Reddit comment. Cinco said on Twitch that's the reason he carried her to bed. And Tiffany also said that on the Challenge podcast.
Wow.
Yes.
Cachet probably thought she was faking the injury just to get carried by Cinco.
Yeah, that was interesting. It's actually something that Maria and I weren't sure that we should talk about when we did the cast analysis, because Cachet, when she did, like, it was either it was a live, I think. She was like, oh, it was kind of crazy being with Cinco on the Challenge. You know, women really manipulated him. And we weren't sure if it was like going to be true or not. So we weren't sure if it was like spoiler territory, but it seems that's just the same thing that she says on the show. And my kind of perception of it going into it, I didn't really want to make assumptions, was, well, knowing Cachet, that might just be her perception.
Yes.
You know, we know that Tiffany can be manipulative, but this is also Cash's ex. Like,
yes.
I'm not sure if I like.
But then we get this other new information from Shan this episode about Tiffany and
I mean,
Cinco's relationship outside. So there's lots going on.
I don't necessarily. I mean, what if he just likes her? Why does it have to be that Tiffany is manipulating him? And also, she's like, oh, she's manipulating him. He's carrying her to bed, and it's like
our exes.
He's helping her out. What if he just like likes her? You know, it's like has to be this total like.
It comes across as complete jealousy. Let's just say it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's kind of it's like a very Love Island kind of vibe right there.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, I love. I just want to put this there.
It's fun to have a little bit of bedtime drama on the channel.
Yeah, I want to say I love Cachet. I love this whole plot line. You know?
Yes. Oh, yes. Her celebrating as much as she was at the end of this episode was very funny and fun.
Oh, she was bringing it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany's intimidated by beautiful women.
But learning that Tiffany was like injured in the final competition definitely is like, wow, you guys really left out a big big kind of thing there.
I was curious too, because James was pedaling away fast and he hurt his back really bad in the challenge, but then there was no mention of it after that. So I don't know what's going on there either. Was he in pain while he was on the cycle?
I think he hurt his butt.
What's it?
Listen to this sound bite. I think he says butt. Is he saying butt?
It's a really funny soundbite.
It sounds like butt to me. He might be saying back, but it sounds like butt. Now, I'm not laughing at somebody getting injured, but he is okay, and it sounds like he's saying butt.
Yes, I think he's fine. Fine.
So it'd be hard to sit on the seat, but he was able to do it. So I think his butt was fine.
Yes. I pray so, you know.
Yeah. So really hard to pedal though with a hurt ankle. So you can see why she said she was gassed, and I'm like, oh damn, like because your ankle is fucking killing you.
Yep. And not enough pedaling from Cashel's gonna probably help that.
Yeah, and I wonder if like you have to have a certain amount of pedaling on
from
one side.
Each person.
Yeah.
Probably with how hard he was going.
Another thing that came up, so Dominic and Shannon, I just wanted to say this because I think it's interesting. We learned that from a live that Shannon did. So Shannon revealed in a live she did last week that she was actually a last-minute addition to the challenge. She was a replacement. She was an alternate. So that's why, like, she isn't here with her boyfriend, Josh. They've since broken up, but she was with her boyfriend at the time of filming.
I see.
So I mean, that's why she like quote didn't want to be here end quote, because like everybody had time to train and she didn't even think she was going to be on the show. And then last minute they were like, "Hey, it's time for you to hop on board."
Hey, apparently, she's doing pretty good for someone who had no time to train.
Yeah, apparently there was a lot of like last minute quits. Like they left Christmas from Big Brother at the airport, which we're very happy about. Apparently Lulu and Lala from The Amazing Race quit last second. This is all rumors, but you know, stuff that we hear about.
Lulu and Lala,
dude, they're fucking amazing. I'm
straight from a Dr. Seuss book or something.
They basically are. They finish each other's sentences. They talk telepathically. They're magical. I'm so sad they're not here. They're radio hosts too. They're amazing.
That's amazing.
I gotta listen to their show sometime. Yeah. So I think that's all for the teams of everybody standing out being special, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. We get back to the compound and we're instantly greeted by this amazing Cachet confessional.
Having to work with Cinco, obviously not ideal because communication, I think, is how you win the game. And I don't want to communicate with this man.
I don't want to communicate with this man.
I don't want to communicate with this guy. Nope.
Oh, boy.
It would have been great if she just refused to talk to him the whole challenge. She's like, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Silent treatment the whole way through.
Please.
That would have been incredible.
Well, as we know, what it takes to win the challenge is communication all the way to the end. You know,
Yes.
no physicalities involved, just pure communication.
All social game.
Yes. Who you're flirting with, who you're not. Will you be in a relationship by the end? This is how you win the challenge.
Yeah, you have to have the audience vote for the $50,000 prize.
Yes, absolutely. She's on it. She's gonna win.
Yeah. And Cinco is also very tepid about the whole thing. He's like, yeah, we haven't talked in like months. Like, I don't know. I don't really want to talk to her either.
Yeah. He seemed pretty distant after that.
I wish that like when the challenge started, there was a standoff and they both just like didn't start. Stood there like, no, not with her. Get me a new partner. Algorithm.
Cachet's doing the letters and it's spelling out "fuck you, Cinco." Yeah. Get away from me.
Yeah. He's just spelling out Tiffany.
That's like what Cashel did, right?
Yeah. What a weirdo.
Tiffany's like, what the hell are you doing? So
proper
Justine...
nouns are not allowed. This is Scrabble. God. Kira is not in the official Scrabble dictionary, and that's what we're using today.
Yeah. She needs to go home. I guess Scrabble training was not in her
it really
regimen.
Everybody should play Scrabble, and you have to play with an official Scrabble dictionary. You gotta use it. You ever play Scrabble?
Of course, I love Scrabble.
Yeah, you gotta have the official Scrabble dictionary, not just a normal dictionary.
I got Scrabble Deluxe, motherfucker.
Yeah, with the table that you can turn.
Of course,
the turntable. That's the only way to play.
That's the only way to play.
Yeah, because if you don't have the turntable and you just have the normal Scrabble,
if you're playing with 4 people, one person is screwed on the other side. They crank their neck like this.
Yeah, and then if you're turning it, the tiles can get messed up.
Yeah,
like,
and then if there's OCD people at the table, then it becomes a whole thing, and people are like trying to straighten out the tiles.
Once you know that Deluxe Scrabble exists, there's no other Scrabble to buy.
It's true.
Yeah.
If they come out with a Super Deluxe Scrabble, though,
I'm getting it.
Super Deluxe Plus.
Yeah,
I'm getting
anything
it.
that, yeah. Come on. Yeah, I like when Tiffany and Justine are talking on the couches, and Tyson is like, "Yeah, let's just keep it cool. Wouldn't it be cool if we won? So can you and I keep it cool? Because it would be cool if you stopped being mad at me." And just not let it bug you. So it would. He's like really kind of
Tyson. He just goes, look, you want to win money, right? You like money. Let me win you some money. Just it'll be fine. Just let me win you some money.
He's condescending her into working with him.
But you know what's funny is as the episode goes along, Justine is like, I do like money, and Tyson is good at winning the money. I would like to win some money.
Well, it's kind of how everyone's relationship with Tyson works. It's like, this guy is an asshole, but I like him. I really like him. He's very entertaining and actually nice.
And he wins me money.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, all right.
Yeah, the damage control seemed pretty effortless for Tyson.
Yeah,
there's no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, he's like, we can either not be friends or we can win. So what do you want to do? You know.
I mean, when you put it like that,
he's like, you can guarantee get into the final today, or you can just like be mad at me and we can lose. You know, there's 2 options. It's a pretty.
Hey, they
easy
ended
decision.
up working great together. They really did.
I know. It was awesome.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Tiffany and Cinco are working out, and I mean, Tiffany does say that she is flirting with him to, control the situation. So she does say that she's doing a bit. To Cashay's point, Tiffany is doing a little manipulation. So, we'll give.
Of course, baby, that's all part of the game
here. We're gonna give Cachet some credit here.
Yeah, but the problem here for Cachet is that she doesn't understand that this is a competition show and manipulating is a good thing.
Well, I think she does. Well, I think she does point out. She's like, Tiffany is trying to control all of the men. She like knows what's going on. She does know.
Yes.
She does, and that's why she's like, that's why we got to get her out. So I think Cachet is on the up and up about what's happening.
Yes,
but I think that there's also she's jealous about.
It's just jealousy too.
Yeah, but I think that Kishi does understand, what's going on with the game.
Sure.
But I think that there's like there's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a personal vendetta.
Yeah, but I think
if Shan knows about them connecting outside of the, outside of all the games, then I'm willing to guess that Cachet probably does.
Yeah, I want to know if Cachet knows.
I think she probably does.
Yeah.
Cachet is in the know on this stuff.
But like Cinco is like, yeah, I know that, Tiffany is really manipulative and stuff, but like whatever. he's like, yeah, like
he's like, well, she's a good person to have in this game. She's smart.
Like,
she crushed Big Brother. Like
she's hot.
No, I don't know about that. I think he just is attaching himself to someone he thinks is going to go deep in the game.
No, I think that's part of it, but I think also he's like, I don't care that she's manipulative because I'm attracted to her too. Right? I think that's definitely part of it because they've hooked up before.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't really care because I like her. He's like, I'm attracted to her and I get along with her. Yeah. So like, yeah, like we vibe.
Oof.
Like I know.
How long is this going to go on with Cinco and Cachet? Jeez.
Oh, this is going to be the whole season. It's Love Island drama, dude. Until one of them goes home, and then they're going to be like crying about it.
Can't wait.
They're the center of the universe, okay?
Yes,
you don't
are.
understand.
Yes, they are. These survivors can steamroll as much as they want, but at the end of the day, this is the Love Island show.
Love Island season 3 was like all about Cachet when she was on the island. It was Cachet's world. Yeah.
I'm just sad I'm sad for CBS that they're going to lose all their viewers to Peacock now.
I know.
Because Love Island's stealing the show.
They really fucked up. They really fucked up.
They really did. Yep.
Yeah, and this is where the survivors are talking, and Shan reveals that Cinco and Tiffany have swapped DNA. Was this like they exchanged blood samples?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes.
They made a blood pact of some sort.
Yes. This is nice. Some Tormy is in the chat and says, "Hey Zaddies, I like that. Hi, we're Zaddies now."
What's
finally.
A Zaddy?
Like we're hot daddies. We're Zaddies,
Is that what's the Z for though? I don't understand. I'm sounding chuggy, aren't I?
You're sounding very chuggy. You ever heard of the term zaddy before?
No, I've never.
All right, you're gonna have to use Urban Dictionary on this one, Ben.
I never heard of WAP before. Okay.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah. It's a funny way of saying like daddies.
I see. I just ruin any good cred I get right away, as soon as possible. That's what I do.
Take the zaddy, When you get called a zaddy, it's a very good thing. My dream came true, and you have to overanalyze it.
I can't not be chuggy. I just can't. It's impossible. Oh man. I will take the zaddy with pride. I will.
You heard it here first. Hold Max on. And Ben, big zaddies.
Well, I'm changing the name right now. BADD. Is it Y when it's not plural?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. There I go, sounding chuggy again.
God.
There I go, sounding chuggy again. Now, what's the singular form of zaddies?
Yeah, so they swapped DNA. How do you think they did that? Did they do like a 23andMe kind of thing and they swapped it? or
or they they
swab.
spit into each other's mouths. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah.
Is that where you wanted to go with it?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay, cool.
So
Great.
they agree that so everyone's basically aware that like Tiffany is the head honcho of BB23 and that she's trying to control Love Island as well. She's being very obvious. I think she could have tried to be less controlling, you know?
Yeah, it did seem like everybody in the house was seeing it. So
Yeah.
what can you really do at that point? Like Tyson even said, it didn't take me long just surveying everybody in the house to figure out, oh, like everybody thinks Tiffany's a huge threat and wants her gone.
Yes, pretty much. And then as we head into the next challenge, Cashel says that he's mad at Tyson and wants to kick his ass.
Why?
I'm like, why? Why? Just because he won something? You guys don't even have a fight.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he sent home Sally and Giovanni, my best friends.
What is their history?
I don't know. They were on different Love Island seasons.
What's funny is that he's so mad at Tyson right now, but at the end of the day, like he's still being betrayed by another Love Island person too. So
yeah, I know, exactly.
And actually all the Love Island people.
Yeah, no, I mean, when the challenge happens, I think he is mad. He's like, obviously, the Love Island girls like don't give a shit about me, which is true, right? And we find out that the Love Island girls are like care about each other, but they don't care about the Love Island boys. The Love Island boys can take a hike.
Yeah, Cinco and Cashel, they're not really in that group at all.
No. The Love Island girls are together, and they're like, well, let's get rid of Cashel and it's Cinco, and obviously fuck him because he was with Tiffany, and he
helped her with her ankle.
You know the deal with Tiffany, right?
Tiffany's intimidated by beautiful women. Tea, honey.
That's the tea.
I love it. I love her.
So we get to the next challenge.
Yeah, boy.
By the way, I just want to say, what did you think of that news Shan thing that they did where they put her in front of the news green screen?
Yeah.
I doubt she knew that she was going to be placed in
No, it didn't seem. I mean, she didn't say like she didn't go like, this is Shan news coming now. It was just Shan doing like a half-assed confessional.
I thought it was funny. That's
good. What made it funny. That it's just like her like being like copy and pasted and like it's like they bought it from like a stock video website.
Yeah. She's like I got all the tea, and I know everything.
It's like something we could buy. They didn't even like make it.
Yeah. Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
It just didn't seem like it was well produced. That's what made it so funny.
Well, what does that have to do with us, Max? We're very well produced.
Anyone could buy it. That's what I'm saying. It didn't seem like it was like like they didn't say like, oh, we have a graphic artist on set who could make this. We're amazing.
We're produced by Universal Studios.
You're right.
So everybody knows.
Rival of Viacom.
Well, we're Team Peacock, baby. We're all about Love Island and the courtship.
Yeah, we love the courtship.
All right, let's get to the boy. Let's do it. Baba booey.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, so it's like these floating buoys in the air, and they're spinning. And you got
I like that TJ's reveal. Oh, by the way, did I mention they're spinning?
Oh my god!
And then it was crazy because he did this. He like started dancing afterwards, and then he started flipping them off. It's really wild.
Yeah, Cashier reveals that she can't swim. She's terrified, and she's with her ex-boyfriend.
This is worst case
plot
scenario.
of a horror movie.
Yeah, this is worst case scenario.
Yeah. So Angela and Leo and Sarah and Kyland go first. So Angela and Leo, their plan was to get one long word and build off of it, but this was not a good plan. This was
I see what they were thinking, but I don't know if that you're gonna get what, probably 3-4 max off of that versus a bunch of smaller words that you can connect. I feel like.
I mean, spelling manipulate was impressive, but you need a lot of words, not one big word.
Yeah.
Don't impress me with your mind. Impress me with your score.
Yeah, and your heart.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. I don't care if you win the challenge. I want you to impress me with your heart.
You know what's the most important though is that they all have fun.
Yeah, and
I just want them all to have a good time.
Have fun and find love, so you get the audience vote at the end for $50,000.
Yes, indeed.
Prepare yourself for the lap dance heart rate challenge. That's really important.
These two are beastly pairs. Sarah and Kylan, the second they got paired, I was like, okay, they're not gonna get it eliminated. There's no way.
Yeah, they got 5. That was pretty good. They looked good, but I was like, this isn't good enough.
No.
You need to get a lot of words.
Yeah.
It's hard going first though, because you don't know like how many you need to beat. Going first is never good.
Right. Yeah, you got to know the mark.
Yeah.
You got to wait for Tyson to go, and then it's your turn, and then you can figure out what the mark is going to be, because Tyson sets the mark.
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty much every time.
So James and Kayla and Ozza and Xavier go. So Kayla was so this is what happened. So James was actually good at first, and he was able to get on the buoy and was good to like do the letters the first round, but Kayla fell off twice. But it's when James fell and wasn't able to do it that things got really bad. Primal scream.
It sounded painful. Yeah. It's the Wilhelm scream. I love it. I'll never forget when the Survivor editors put that in season 30 when Will was falling.
Yep.
And they put in the Wilhelm scream. And I was like, that's for editors and editors alone. Like, that's the biggest inside joke Survivor has ever done.
His butt hurt.
My butt.
My butt. TJ is just laughing the whole time as they fall on the line. Like,
such a little devil.
You know. Derek X was really affected by all of this.
This isn't just a game anymore. This could be life or death.
People are gonna fucking die in the challenge. CBS is just gonna let us die.
Derek X, he
lose their life.
Derek X, he called 911, and then Sarah walked in, and she just they were like, "What? Wait, we called 911." Sarah's like, "Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm on call.
I'm the cop." Well, we need a paramedic. Well, too bad. I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Deal with it.
I'm on call, and I don't give a fuck. Ridiculous statement. This is life.
It's life or death. I realized that I'm about to die.
Yeah,
my life literally flashing before my eyes.
We're gonna drown. They're just gonna let us drown. When I saw how hurt his butt was, I realized I could die.
I think TJ is trying to kill us all.
Yeah.
He's trying to kill us with these challenges. It's funny because Derek doesn't seem like a dramatic guy, but that's a very dramatic
the most dramatic confessional. Well, him and Cashel are pretty tied, but they're dramatic in different ways.
I mean, Cashel never said anything with life or death.
Yeah, she's just dramatic in a different way. Yeah. She's dramatic about like herself.
When I saw Cinco carrying Tiffany, I realized that this was life or death.
He's gonna carry me to my grave.
This got weird. It's got weird. We can laugh because he's okay now. Okay, everybody.
Yeah, his butt is okay.
Fine. His butt is fine.
Poor James.
Let's tweet ask him. Tweet at him. Ask him.
How's your butt?
How's your butt, buddy?
He's like, it said my back. The water just made it sound like butt.
How's your butt and back? Are they good?
So they got 0, and Ozza and Xavier only got 3. Okay.
Yeah, what was going on there? That's kind of weird.
No, they're not that good. That's what happened.
3. Whatever.
What, they don't teach spelling in law school, Xavier? Is that they just teach lying and stealing and cheating. That's what they do in law school.
Whoa.
You know, lawyers.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got him.
Got him. I like with Alyssa and Enzo. Enzo is like, okay, we're just gonna make one fucking word and then we're gonna just hang out on the beach. We're just gonna do what because we don't because they got 0, so we just need to get 1 and we're gonna hang out. And Alyssa's like, no, we want to win. And he's like, yeah, win. Wink. Okay. Win. Yeah, right. Okay.
It's like, God, Alyssa, would you just relax?
Hang out on the beach. You can tan the whole challenge.
I got my popcorn ready for Tyson. Come on.
Yeah, come on. I'll give it to Tyson. Who cares?
I'm not gonna waste my energy. I know Tyson's gonna get like 12 words or something.
I can't spell. Dominic gives this really inspirational confessional.
Taking second place on Survivor. This time, no more second place. It's important that I show and teach my kids not to quit. Hit it as hard as you can. Make this thing happen.
Well, you got second to last place. You only spelled 2 words. It was actually really unimpressive.
Yeah. What are you kids going to think about that?
What are you kids going to think about that? You can only spell 2 words?
Maybe Kayla could tell him, the impact that it's having on his kids.
Kids aren't going to have any role models at home. The kids and the role models at home. Come on, Dom. You're trying to show your kids. You're trying to show your kids what not to quit, and you only made 2 words. If it wasn't for those people, for James hurting his butt, you could have been on the chopping block.
Yeah, true. Dom is manifesting. The more he keeps talking about it, the more he's manifesting a second place.
I gotta say,
he's so manifesting it right now, and it's gonna be probably by 1 second or something, just like Survivor, where it was 1 vote.
I really don't think he's gonna make it to the final. Why is Dominic on the challenge? I'm sorry.
He has not been great so far.
I'm just saying he does. He doesn't. I don't know if he's
also getting a purple edit too. Him and David are where are they? They're never in the show.
For those of you not in the know, purple means a very non-visible edit. It comes from Survivor lingo. It's just a very low visibility edit.
Yes. Him and who did I just say? I already forgot.
Enzo, did you say?
No, David. David from
David. Yeah, David.
I even forgot his name just now.
Who's that? Who? Yeah.
I swear that wasn't a
I just feel like he's just not like a challenger, he's not he's such a Survivor player. That's such a good game for him because it has all those social poker type elements, and I just feel like the challenge is just not his kind of show, These kind of super physical challenges are just not his cup of tea. I don't think of him as an athlete.
He did get paired up with Shannon too, so there's something noteworthy there. But we'll see what happens in future episodes.
I really like him. I root for him. I just think overall, I'm just kind of is this your show?
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe not.
Yeah.
So far, we don't know because he's never on the show.
Yeah, that's true. That's another. I want to hear him talk about why he's doing the show.
To not get second
money.
Place.
Yes.
And then he will
proceed to get a break from work and make money. I mean, that's fair. Good appearance fee. I hope.
Yeah.
We get Shan and Ben and Tiffany and Cashel are up next. I like Tyson's analysis of Cashel or what he's questioning.
My only concern, honestly, is Cashel. He has a lot more muscles than me, way more definition. And I'm are those model muscles or are those practical muscles?
This was a question that we had for a lot of the Love Island people in our cast analysis. We were Do these muscles serve any function? Do they have flexibility? Can
Yeah.
they even lift the hand? Can Senko lift his hand above his head? You know, like, can he do it?
Well, he can certainly lift Tiffany to bed.
That's true.
So,
That's
yeah.
true.
I think he does have practical muscles.
Yeah, because she's a puppet master, okay? And
Tiffany's intimidated by beautiful women.
okay, but just keep that between you and me, Ben.
Of course.
The audience can't hear that when I play that, right? It's a whispered soundbite.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
See, your secret's safe with me.
It's a secret soundbite.
Can we do that? Can we get secret soundbites?
Secret soundbites. The secret channel.
Why are we keeping secrets from our audience? What's the point of that? We could be like Lulu and Lala. We could
Yes.
telekinetically. Is that their names?
Yes. Good job.
Wow,
Yeah,
nice.
it was pretty.
Zaddy learned a new name today.
Yeah. But Cashel's good though. I mean, Tiffany was good too, especially when for her hurt ankle. They got 6. Like I think that was the second best. That was the second best score of the day.
Yep, pretty
So
good.
they did a good job.
Well,
Except for
thank
Cashel
goodness
trying to-
Tiffany stepped in and prevented Cashel from making a fool of himself.
No proper nouns.
Kira.
God, fucking weird. Yeah, Kira was like, "What are you doing? You cheated on me."
He just keeps blowing her kisses from the
Yeah.
board.
But I think that Kira said that at one point they cheated on each other. Is what we learned in our cast analysis. They
Yeah.
cheated on each other, and then Cashel said that he didn't remember it that way. So
If there's ever a cheating competition, I think we know who's going to be good at it. It's gonna be them. Huh?
those two have a lot of talents in relationships, breaking up on road trips, cheating on each other, just misremembering stories, having different stories, a lot of stuff going on. And Shannon Ben got 5. Respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where the magic happens. Cinco and Cachet. You know, Cachet gets to the top. She's able to jump on the buoy, but she can't let go. And she's only able to do it because Cinco keeps saying, "I need you." And you know, I love that
Gave her the.
But
gave
it's
her
actually
everything
nice.
she
I love
needed.
that he's not like, "I need the money," or he's like, "I need you to drop," you know? He's not like, I need you to do this for me. He's saying, "I need you." I actually think
It was really powerful. Yeah.
I think it's like really sweet, you know? He's like, I don't know. It's like weird. You know,
I
he's
cried.
It's like, it's smart. I don't know. It's a kind of weird. It's like, I guess he could be saying like, you can do this would be better, but like it really worked for her and she liked it. He's like, I need you. And somehow that it worked for her. I don't know. I thought it was nice.
He should have taken it a notch up. I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Baby.
Babe.
That would probably work. She'd be like, "Oh, I need to get the fuck away from you."
I need to jump right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I would get on one knee and say, "Cachet, will you make me the happiest man? Marry me." She'd be, "No!" She falls. But yeah, extra scary for someone on that buoy if you can't swim and you're dropping into the water.
My God. Did she have time to learn before she came out? Man.
Possibly not. I mean, it's hard to learn how to swim as an adult. Definitely not easy.
My God. Terrifying.
But
yeah, Derek and Tasha did pretty good on this, I think, too.
No, they got 3.
Oh, did they only get 3?
Yeah, they sucked.
And one of the words they got just because Derek looked over at Sarah and then he thought of his word.
Did they spell cop?
They spelled pig. He's like, I got one. Oh, we like to have fun here, folks. We like to have a good time.
But Cachet and Cinco, they actually did better than Derek X and Tasha. They got 4.
Yeah.
That's how bad Derek X and Tasha did.
It was life or death, and he pulled it out. Thank God they lived.
He pulled it out?
Derek was, they pulled it off. What do you want?
I thought you said he pulled it out.
Yeah, he did. It's like he pulled it off.
He pulled what out?
What do you mean?
I thought you said he pulled it out.
Yeah, I did. They pulled it out.
He pulled what out?
You're a first grader, Max. So Tyson and Justine. Yeah, Tyson just destroys this. He just absolutely crushes this.
Yeah, I didn't
challenge.
know that they had time to go back and forth to the buoy so many times, or was he just so fast?
I
was
think
like,
he just is that fucking fast.
well, I was like, how much time? How long was the timer? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I want to know the parameters. Like, everyone was like, wait, you're going back? I was like, how much time did they have?
I know. Tyson is scary good at these.
And then Justine said she's a crossword gal, I think she said, or girl. I don't remember exactly what she said. And so it's like the perfect team there. She was doing, and she did it crossword style too with the vertical. A lot of people were doing mainly like horizontal, like a little bit of vertical, but she was, it seems like she was building off from vertical.
Yeah.
So she was going from like what the vertical style is.
Tyson just straight up terrifying when he's talking about
I have that.
Not
I have
breathing.
that. It's
Yeah,
so
okay.
insane.
It's so good.
I'm purposely trying not to breathe hard in front of the audience. That's an old cycling trick. If you're coming up on someone on a hill, to just breathe through your nose and give them like a quick like wave, like you're not even trying. That's so demoralizing.
Dude, Tyson's great. He's such a good TV. He really is like the Wes of the Challenge USA, you know, just a completely intimidating player in the game that everyone is afraid to go up against. And I think that's what he's going for too. I think that's what he's going for.
Definitely. Yeah. It's like, because like even when he's not safe, people aren't going to be like, oh, now is our chance to get rid of Tyson. We should put him again.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they will, because they'll be like, oh, like this person is disposable, but they might be able to beat Tyson.
Yes.
But probably not.
Good luck. Yeah, you want to be able to control the situation. You don't have as much control if you're putting someone like Tyson in the arena, you know, unless you're trying to get him to win and take out other people.
Yeah, but
in which case you're still giving the guy more money, you know.
It's trying to make himself formidable. Yeah. He's scary.
Yeah, this is a good show for Tyson. Like he fits in really well on the challenge.
I like how he calls himself. I like how he calls the other challengers the audience. He's like, the audience. I'm performing for them. Like, the audience. You mean the other competitors? My audience for my greatest performance.
Well, Enzo's on the beach enjoying it. He's definitely the audience. Yeah,
Enzo's thinking it's to be a cocktail. So I'm not last, so.
Yeah, I think Justine is starting to come around on Tyson here. Given how many words they've provided.
Yeah. I love it. She's like, I need vowels, Tyson, vowels. Go back again. And
did you know that David was in this challenge too? It's crazy, right?
Oh, who?
Yeah, he's that one guy that got voted out.
Oh,
first.
Yeah, he fell. I know that he fell. He did fall.
What did we get? Like 7 seconds of screen time for David this whole episode. Yes. I don't know if he even talked. It was bad.
No. Yeah, so Kira and David got 4, and Tyson and Justin got 9. 3 more words in second place.
Pretty good.
We also we got Danny and Desi, they kind of yada yada this, but we did get wisdom from Kiki, Danny's wife, again.
Yes.
I'd like to play this because it seems that we're always getting wisdom from Kiki.
Yeah, we
My wife Kiki would tell me, you better go out there and kill it. You put all that time in to work out, waking me up at 7 o'clock in the morning as you leave to go to the gym. So the only thing I'm thinking about is success, or Kiki's gonna kill me when I make it back home.
Kiki is always being referenced to going to kill Danny. The previous soundbite that he had, he was like, I can't die because if I die, Kiki's gonna kill me again. Kiki has a strange power over Danny.
It sounds like she's a violent person.
Yeah, I fear for Danny's life. We're already in a life or death situation, and now we have Kiki.
I'm worried for him.
I know.
Is he
I hope
okay?
he
Does
lasts...
anyone? I never saw any posts from Survivor talking about his murder, his death. So I think he's okay.
I hope he lasts on the challenge as long as possible.
Yeah, I hope. I hope he wins the thing for the sake.
Yeah.
You know, Derek wasn't kidding when he said this is life or death, but it's life or death for him, for Danny.
Yeah, maybe Kiki sent everybody letters and it's like, you better let Danny win.
Otherwise,
it's coming. Yeah,
he's a goner. That is funny that he keeps recycling the same bit of my wife is gonna kill me.
He's gonna kill me.
Before you know it, he's gonna just be like, I gotta win this challenge. Happy wife, happy life. You know?
And I mean it.
And I mean it. Really
happy wife, life, unhappy wife, death.
Him and Derek, how did they get any sleep at night?
They don't.
Must be terrified every night.
I mean, you're already sleeping on those scary bunk beds.
Before you know it, everybody's going to be asking Cinco to carry them to bed, just
and rock comfort, them to bed,
rock them to sleep. Can you imagine Cinco carrying Danny to bed, and rocking him to sleep?
Well, he could do it.
It's okay. Your wife's not here. She's not here.
Kiki can't hurt you when you're with me. It's okay.
Oh, Cinco.
Oh, Cinco.
He's so sweet.
Oh.
Cinky.
Oh, Blakey.
So yeah, Tyson and Justin win. James and Kayla lose.
And Tyson's got 11 thou now.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Might be able to cover a semester at a small college for one of your girls, Tyson, with that money.
There we go.
Yeah.
So this is where we get to the nomination deliberation with the movie marquee board. And Tyson and Justine, they're talking to James and Kayla. And Kayla's kind of like, I'm not really sure. But of course, James is like, okay, here's what's going down. I already have this planned out. Okay.
Should we, that marquee boardroom, should we just call it Tyson's office for the time being? So they're in Tyson's office.
Yeah. So Enzo, he's like, James is like, so there's two big brother pairs, Enzo and Alyssa, and Xavier and Azza. But then he's like, but I have another proposal if you're willing to listen to me. There is Cashel and Tiffany, because Tiffany holds all the glue together for Big Brother. What, Justine, what do you think about that? Because, Cashel is in Love Island. And Justine says, no one is off the table, and Cashel's kind of a wild card. So,
music to all of their ears in the room, I think, is probably what they're thinking. Like, hey, great. She's willing to let Cashel go. Tyson especially is like, I'd love to get Cashel out of here.
Yeah.
James and Kayla are thrilled probably to get Tiffany out, who I think they perceive as their biggest threat. So this is sort of a win-win for everybody. If they have Justine's blessing to do it.
Yeah, it's music to my ears too, because I'm like, oh, a really interesting move could happen here. I was hoping, I mean, like, I love Tiffany, but I was like, oh, let's get some interesting fucking shit going on. You know, she can still win her way back. Tiffany can still win. You know, I love like Tiffany. I love James. I like Kayla, but I was like, this is the most interesting thing that could happen. Like, let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, James. I think James and Tyson too are often on the same page here with who the biggest threats are, and James feels very comfortable to throw out names like Tiffany when Tyson's in the conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it was a very smart pitch.
Yeah, I love it when those two are working together, when James and Tyson are talking through stuff. Yeah.
So then we get this we get the scene where Cinco carries Tiffany to bed, which we're unaware is because she's injured. And
no, it's straight up manipulation.
Yeah, man, that's what Cashel says.
She just completely manipulated him. She hypnotized him. I think that's what it was.
And Cashel talks to Kira, and that's where we get this discussion.
Tiffany's intimidated by beautiful women because she's worried we're gonna fuck up her whole thing that she has going on with Cashel and Cinco. Like, she wants to control all of the guys from Love Island and all the guys in here. And we're threats because we're beautiful women.
Are you aware that
Tiffany's intimidated by beautiful women?
I don't think she said it
I
enough.
certainly am now.
In there. Because we're like really beautiful. Did you know that we're stunning and like really attractive? More attractive than
they got us people. They got us on this season because everybody's so ugly. They needed to balance it out with beautiful people. So that's why we're here. And Tiffany's intimidated by beautiful people.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
Oh, should we just do the rest of the pod whispering?
Yeah, the ASMR people would be all over it.
Oh yeah. Hey, whatever helps the growth of the pod.
They'd be like, we loved your whisper podcast. Please do all of them like that, please.
I listen to these recaps before I go to bed. Whispering is just perfect. If you could add some whale sounds in there, that would be great too. Oh, geez.
This is where we see Tyson actually goes to Tiffany and is like, yeah, we're good. So we're going to go after, two of the Big Brother teams, one of the two. And Tiffany is like, yeah, I'm close with Xavier and Alyssa. So Xavier and Azza. So yeah, you should just go after Enzo and Alyssa. Like, she just throws someone to the bus. She's like, yeah, go after them right away. Yeah. Bam, bam. And it makes sense. Like, Xavier and Azza were in the cookout. So
yeah. It is kind of crazy, though, how quickly she concedes to, it's going to be a Big Brother team. Like, you would think she would have fought harder for that since she's all rah-rah Big Brother, but maybe she's reading the room that, hey, if I do that, people are just going to think that I'm always going to try and protect Big Brother people, and I need to take a step back right now.
I mean, I think she also knows that, like, Tyson's not going to put up a Survivor team. Like,
yes, yeah. True. Unless Ben and Sarah were teamed together.
Yeah.
and then maybe. Tyson would just be like, oh, this is tempting.
You're not
going to tempt me.
So much whispering in this episode.
Oh, yeah. A lot. You're welcome, everybody.
And this is where we see Alyssa ask Xavier to help her out, and Xavier's like, "Yeah, I have a close relationship with Tyson. I think I can work things out." I don't think that this had much of an impact, though. The Xavier relationship. I think there were so many things going on that I think Tyson basically already wanted to do it, probably by this point.
Yeah, I think he's probably always wanted Cashel out, but he wanted to try and figure out what the numbers were in the house and who wanted who.
Yeah.
Before he made a decision.
And
because Tyson, I think, is always going to go with the flow, especially early on in the game. He's going to go with what majority wants, probably.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that happened with Xavier is Tyson goes to Xavier and it's like, hey, like, I'm going to get Tiffany out and I need to make sure that there's going to be like control after this, like damage control. So that's the deal. So he's kind of doing work, but I think that by the time it got to Xavier, the plan was already probably in motion. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, but I don't think Xavier probably had that big of an impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tyson going to Tiffany. I think Tiffany probably approached him, or he approached Tiffany, but that's just good gameplay. You always say yes. That's what we know from Survivor to people. You always want people to feel comfortable so that they can't strategize like against you and try to like weasel their way out of things. We used to telling Tiffany like you're safe, so that she can't, get out of it. He's like,
now,
no, you're definitely good.
Let's talk about the fact that we know now that Tiffany was injured and Tyson chooses Tiffany and Cashel. Is he looking at because Tyson must know that she's hurt. So is Tyson thinking, oh, this is also a quick, easy way to he probably thinks that they're going to be the ones going home, depending on the challenge, of course.
Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like especially if you're in an alliance with James, and if you like Kayla too and you want them to stay, then you would probably choose the weakest team as well.
Yes. Yep.
So if you're like, guys, who do you want? And they say them and they're the weakest team, then yeah, wouldn't you pick them?
It's really a big factor, and I think they just put it in too, because they enjoyed the cachet sort of drama that came with Cinco carrying Tiffany. I think that's why they didn't highlight that she was hurt.
Yeah, I think everything probably had an impact, but I think that definitely went into it as well.
It had to. Oh yeah, it's a huge factor, definitely.
It's so interesting, man. There's so much going on. It's like the show is so compelling so far.
Yeah,
it's very well edited. It's it's Life or Death, man.
Yeah, boy.
Oh man.
Dude, it's when it got real Tiffany and Cashel, I was like, yes, this show is interesting. Yeah. Let's go into a good elimination.
That was a fun surprise when they nominated them.
Yeah, and Tiffany's like, yeah, and it turns out most of the Big Brother contestants want her gone too, even though it seemed like she was running things. I was
stings.
Oh, damn,
that stings.
Tiff. Damn, Tiff. It was like, we kind of called it. We were like, she's really like going Team Big Brother. She's like, but we know she's going to get fucked again at the end. They're going to want her out, but we didn't think they were going to want her out so soon.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Instantly they were like, yeah, well, we should just get rid of Tiffany. She's a threat. Like, we don't, she's running things.
If there's going to be any big targets there in that group of Big Brother people, it's going to be Xavier and Tiffany. Xavier winning, and Tiffany was like in control of that Cookout Alliance. I'm sure they knew the targets were on their back going into it.
Yeah.
Right away. Yeah. So am I surprised that people are targeting her early? No.
But I did think she'd last a little bit longer.
Yeah, for sure.
It also it does appear that it wasn't just everybody going to Tyson. Cachet did go to Justine and said that Tiffany would be a really good target because she's coming after the Love Island girls because they're so beautiful, the most attractive people to ever live, goddesses, divine,
literal goddesses. Yeah.
Yes. And of course, they're willing to sacrifice Cashel because they don't care about the Love Island boys. don't care about them.
Man, Cashel, I feel like, was really taken aback by how much all the Love Island people didn't have his back.
Yeah, I don't really care about you, dude. Kira's like, I don't want to look at him.
He was like, well, this is going to be awkward tonight.
Yeah.
If we get back.
It's going to be awkward in the car ride home.
Yes. Realizing all my cast members hate me.
Yeah. Cachet had some stuff to say.
Tea, honey. When I hear that someone is coming to the Love Island girls, homegirl gets involved. I'm homegirl.
Just clarify, when I say homegirl, I'm homegirl, so don't get
yes.
don't I don't want you guys to think that I'm talking about somebody else. I'm homegirl.
Yes, I am speaking in the third person, but in this case, I am the homegirl.
I am homegirl. I was really glad she clarified because I was like, I'm looking at.
I need to catch up. Was this in the last time on at the beginning? Who's homegirl?
Like, I'm already trying to figure out who Jasmine is, and now I'm trying to figure out who homegirl is.
I knew I'd get shit for that. I knew.
No, I'm looking at the cast list. Who is homegirl?
She's Jasmine's friend.
Jasmine's friend, homegirl. All right, so to add this to my notes. Okay, so Shay is homegirl.
Friends with Jasmine.
Tea, honey.
I love James and Kayla's reaction to seeing the challenge. They're so funny. They're just like, oh, free spin class. They're just like so into this challenge, and they're
so positive
throughout the challenge. Yeah. Well, I mean, they have a whole crowd cheering for them and rooting for them. So
yeah,
that helps always.
We walked out and we were like, okay, a free spin class, sign us up.
Is there gonna be good music? There's a lot of tits and wits here. I'm mostly wits. So.
Tits and
Dude,
wits.
I love them.
They're so funny. They were so positive the whole time. Like they went into it with positivity. They was like, let's just have a fun time.
It's like life, Max. You know, it's like life. If you go into things positively, positivity will be returned to you.
Yes, it's the secret.
It's the secret.
But like aren't they aware that they could die at any second? Like those
in
bikes
this game,
could explode and kill. Like TJ might have snipers on the roofs. Like Kiki could show up and attack them. Like anything could happen.
Cashel could ride the bike so fast that it continues off and he runs into a wall and he dies. We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know what CBS has up their sleeve. Only Jarek X does. Yeah, so I was worried about Kayla and James a little bit because they weren't doing well at first. They like cycled a little too quickly and they jumped off, but then they
didn't get that first puzzle right away.
Yeah, but then they seemed to pull it together, get in sync, and then they seemed to just really pull ahead and get method. And also, I think Tiffany had a hurt ankle, so it seemed that she was probably fucked.
Yeah. Once they caught a groove too, once they were feeling it, it was like it seemed like a foregone conclusion.
Once James whipped off that jacket and waved it above his head like a helicopter, that's when I knew that they got it. You know, I was like, oh, he has this.
It would be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Kayla kept talking about how she wasn't like good at memory competitions because she lost like the final Amazing Race competition, and that was a memory challenge. But
she crushed in this.
It's a very different memory challenge, that Amazing Race challenge. The final Amazing Race challenge is usually, and hers was, it's a memory challenge based on the entire Amazing Race, all of the legs. So like you're remembering like the flags and like all of the legs and like the things that you've seen, and then you have to like put them
like the Big Brother challenges where you have to remember days and
and then you have to like put them in order, and like it's kind of like a hard puzzle. And a lot of the times people just like kind of like have to just like keep putting things in different orders until it happens. You know, people like it kind of gets a little lucky towards the end. It's kind of like it's really good if you get there first. Kind of sort of thing. Sometimes it lasts for hours and people just like keep doing different combinations until somebody finally gets it. Like it's very, very difficult. So I wouldn't say that she's bad at memory challenges just because you didn't get it's a very different kind of memory thing, but she's obviously just fulfilling the narrative.
Yes.
James won the Amazing Race and she got third place and did really good in the legs. I thought they would be very good at this competition.
Yeah. I was just like, worried about his butt.
Yeah.
My butt. My bottom.
But they did it. They overcame her not being able to remember things and his butt hurting, and they won. And Cashel says a confessional, Kira, don't be scared. Don't be scared without me. And she's like, you're a disgusting human being, and I'm glad you're gone because you cheated on me.
Yeah, she was pretty happy to be waving goodbye to him, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like
Everybody very happy about this result, I think.
Yeah.
Very few people upset about it. I mean, even Xavier didn't seem too upset that Tiffany was gone. Who's Cinco gonna carry to bed now, though? Just Danny?
Know. Just Danny.
Yeah. Your wife's
He's not here. You're okay. And I like how Tiffany said that she respects the move by Tyson. She's like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's smart.
She's like, he's a good player.
Yeah. Yeah. Just another good app. I'm so I wish there was multiple episodes a week. I know. I hate having to wait.
I like that TJ at the end, the little devil. He comes out and he goes, you guys like these partners? Do you love your partners? And then he's like, well, too fucking bad. And then he goes, and he starts dancing again, and people are like, what the fuck?
He took out a flute and he started making a snake come out of the basket. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. This is my snake, JT. Who wants to fight him? $10,000 to whoever can beat JT.
What do you think the controversial? What do you think who do you think the algorithm will partner up next time?
Okay, let me take a look at this.
Definitely Homegirl and
Jasmine.
And Jasmine, that'll definitely.
No, I think we're gonna. Let's see. They'll just keep going with Cinco and Cachet every week, even though though it's supposed to be.
The algorithm is broken. We don't control it. So that's just how it goes.
I think they'll try and pair Tyson up with the weakest person they can in the next one to mix things up. Who do you think that would be? Shannon, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Or Cachet, maybe, depending on the challenge. But
yeah, it'll be like an Olympic swimming competition, and he'll just like put her on his back or something.
Yeah.
She'll ride him like a dolphin or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, there's no like drama. Hopefully some drama will have to like some more drama will happen.
I mean, who would be upset by Tiffany being gone? It's just Xavier?
But he was okay
Aza,
with it.
maybe? Aza?
With Aza. She might be upset. I don't know if she knew about it. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I don't know.
So maybe Aza and Tyson.
Yeah, she might be the only one. I think because they said that like Big Brother wanted it to happen. So yeah, I'm not sure what the next drama will be. It seems like they kind of like fulfilled that. So we'll have to see what happens next time.
Yeah, I think they're definitely gonna try and weaken Tyson on the next one.
Yeah, that's the only thing I think of. But I'm sure the dirty algorithm is up to its tricks. You know?
Oh yes.
You know that dirty
the
algorithm.
Supercomputer knows best. Al knows best.
Oh, that algorithm knows its tricks.
No, this was a great episode. I love it.
I had a lot of fun recapping.
It's a fun season so far. I'm digging it. David's my winner pick. I love that guy.
Who?
He's
Are you sure is this another one of these Jasmines and Homegirls?
You know the book Where's
David?
Waldo?
Yeah.
He's kind of like that. Like I love playing my own game of Where's David in every episode.
Is this like how in Great Britain they have like Where's Wally instead of Waldo? Is this like another
Yeah.
Is this like a Buenos Aires they have Where's David?
Yeah. Oh. Well, folks, we appreciate you tuning in live. We appreciate all you who are jumping into the chat. We're going to be back, as Max said at the beginning of the episode, next week, 2 p.m. Eastern. Keep joining us every week for these challenge recaps. As well, we're going to be doing next Monday, we're going to be doing our 90 Day Fiance recap. That show's coming closer and closer to an end, we think.
Maybe.
Who knows? And fun news on our Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/reality alert, we are going to be covering the HBO Max show F-Boy Island, one of our favorite shows. We loved the first season, hosted by Nikki Glazer, one of our favorite stand-ups. We're going to be covering that on our Patreon for the next month. That's $5 to get weekly content from us, specifically recaps of F-Boy Island. So go ahead and head over to patreon.com/reality alert for that. Otherwise, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank
Make
you.
sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. It really helps us out, and a great place to check out all these videos. So youtube.com/reality alert. You can check us out on Instagram, Reality Alert Podcast, Twitter, Reality Alert _. We're also on TikTok, which is Reality Alert. And yeah, so we'll see everybody real soon. Bye.
Bye.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Tiffany's intimidated by beautiful women.